Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the Dear Soldier SMP. I'm an abysmal ruler, but you can call me Inferno. And there is a reason why I have decided to start up on Harley's base. Obviously for the past couple of episodes, or I guess the past week or so, we've been working on this little area. And we will do more of that today, obviously, because it is the current project that we have to work on. But I would like to show you some of the other stuff that's been going on around the server, because I feel like I have kind of been neglecting touring the server for a while. So, first of all, Harley's base hasn't changed much. He's just been working on mining and, in general, trying to gain riches and power. There's this, which, yep, if you can tell, was built by Joel. It's not done yet. It's more of just a rough layout for how he's gonna do it. But he's making rail systems all throughout the area, so that's really cool. I wonder if Harley has rails in his chest, actually, so that I can see if I can... This is what I mean about him amassing riches, though. Oh my god. I gave him a minecart a couple of weeks back, so I am wondering if he still has it, or if does he keep it on him? He might have it on him. Oh well, we're doing this the long way. Okay, so we're in here, and if you go down the tracks, not all the tracks are filled in, and I don't think we would have been able to go the full way through. But if you head down here, yeah, the tracks go to about... Actually, they go further than I remember them going. Maybe they've been extended. But I did... If you couldn't tell, this is where I ended last video with that little joke that I did. That little bit that I did. But, yeah, let's head up this way. I might have to skip to the end because this is a... this is a very long walk. Oh, fresh air. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have shown up here, and it keeps going. I'm not going to show you that. I think that goes all the way around the pirate cabins, or the old pirate cabins. So we're not going to go that way. We're gonna head around the pizza shop in this area, which, by the way, we haven't been around this area in a while. So yeah, here this is, and the bar is fully functional. You haven't. I haven't shown much of me actually, you know, doing stuff at the bar. Oh, there's a turtle up there. Hello. One of my goals is to collect all the different colors of tortoises, not turtles, tortoises. Yeah, that's one of my goals. But if you come down here, this little staircase, which leads right into the steamland, because obviously Joel, we decided his area is going to be like the area that supplies the food to the entire city. You know, like in like terms of visual storytelling, I also do want to do stuff with this area, but yeah, in terms of visual storytelling, this area is kind of the farmland that surround the city, and are going to be supplying them with all their food. So yeah. Also, if you couldn't tell by the plane, this is definitely Joel's area. I have not seen this before, but this is cool. Yeah, he's made of a bit of an airstrip, and don't ask me what type of plane this is. I'm sure he could tell you, but this is quite beyond me. I'm not even sure what this is. I'm assuming it could be the propeller, maybe? Possibly? But there's a lot of TNT around this area, so... Yeah, it looks really cool. I like this plane. It looks really interesting. And speaking of areas getting improved upon, let's head over to here. Yeah, so this is Birdie's base. Last time you saw it, it probably looked a lot different, and it was actually over here, and it was just it was just a very stereotypical, nearly villager-like house, but he's gone for much more of a gothic aesthetic, and I really enjoy it. I'm not sure if he's done yet or not, but obviously this area looks just absolutely amazing with all the sheep, like with an area for the sheep and the cows and the chickens, and this little bridge going from one bit to the other. It's just fantastic. And he's got all of his wolves and his pets. Can you spot the difference? Yeah, and he's got a ticking clock. He has a capybara. The man is obsessed with pets. But yeah, he's got a really, really nice area. He's probably one of the nicest houses on the server. And you can even get on top of the roof. But now, I think... I'm not sure where Katie's base is. I'm pretty sure Sam is aware. I don't know, I think Sam has talked to her and he knows where her base is. But apart from that, the only other base I could really show you is Arda's, and Arda has not done much. So yeah, Arda's followed the same rough principle as Harley and is focused on riches rather than expanding their bases. But yeah, I think that this has been nice just to look around the server, because sometimes I get so much in my own head about what I'm working on that it's nice to just walk around the server, get some more inspiration, and look over what everyone else is doing. So yeah, let us get back to our own base, because I want to detail the plans for today's episode. What does this button do? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Oh shit. Right, let's see what we're working with. Oh, this is bad. Even for my level of destruction, this is bad. Okay, so I got the farm fixed. I'm not exactly sure how it used to look, but I even added in some stairs and stuff, and I'm sure whatever I haven't done, Joel can add in on his own. But let's head down now to the slant area, or to the staircase, and show you off what building I am planning on doing today. Now that we're down here, you might notice in previous episodes that I had cordoned off this little area. And the reasoning for it is, despite how good I actually think that this looks on its own, even from above, I realised that for a city to function, it really does need, you know, buildings upon buildings layered behind each other. And most of these buildings are roughly the same shape, especially that one being very similar to that one. So I want to make a building that is just so much bigger than the other one. So this one's going to reach from here right all the way to the staircase, and I want to even give it a bit of a different color scheme. I want to give it red and some sandstone, so some creamy colors, mix in a bit of deep slate here and there, and I think that it could look really cool. I'm not even sure what type of building it's going to be yet, but I say we just go with the flow of it, and I will start gathering materials in a 3, 2, 1, let's go. I went out here to find some new caves to material gather in, but what's going on here? This isn't anywhere, we're not really that close to the spawn area. I mean, that's kind of the mountains just at the edge of spawn, but I feel like I'm getting led into a trap here. This is like breadcrumbs. This is not a good idea. Oh, this is weird. And then it just stops. Yeah, look, see, it doesn't even... That is bizarre. Okay, so we've gathered all the materials we need for this. Let's jump over this way. So I kind of want to do... I was gonna do like a parking garage type thing down at the bottom here. So like have a sandstone parking garage and then do a little, like a small line of deep slate up into a red building. that would kind of look something like this and have the similar style of windows as it does on the front if you look over here. So yeah, that style of window. But at the same time, doing a parking garage would also mean like having similar doors to this, and do we want more of that? You know what? Screw it. Why shouldn't we have more of it, if you know what I mean? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. I just need to work out the rough estimate, because I don't think that this is going to be big enough anymore. I think it should be longer. But yeah, let's start working on this in 3, a 2, and a 1. I'm sorry to stop this halfway through, and I'm gonna get back to it in a minute. But do you guys ever have that thing where you're in the middle of building something and it looks really awful, but at the same time you kind of can just tell where it's going, and you can tell that it's gonna be really good no matter how awful or how bad it looks? Because that's how I feel with this building. Like, it doesn't fit, it looks bad, yet I completely know where I'm going with it. I don't know, that's just, I've never felt that feeling before, because usually I'm very critical about my builds and I end up even, like, sometimes tearing them down halfway through if they're at this stage, but I know exactly what I'm doing with this one. Yeah, let's get back to building, shall we? Okay, for now I think I'm done with the detailing on this. I haven't done the side around there, but definitely I do like the kind of texturing that I've been able to achieve. It's still messy. It still shows that we're not fully out of the lower levels of the city. It's easier to show off here. It shows that we're still not fully out of the lower levels of the city, but it's definitely, the quality's improving. It's just definitely there's some bricks showing through, and maybe it's starting to get a little bit more grainy here and there, so like it's been chipped away at for years, but definitely it is starting to improve the area. And I think that having these buildings here is finally a place where I can say, okay, for now we're going to stop everything in this area. But, well, I'll give you a top view before I say this, but yeah, let's go. Let's go, top view. Yes, so we've gotten that building fully done, at least for now. We might end up adding more to the future, like that side's a bit bland, but for now we are completely done, like I said, with this staircase for a bit. We have plans to do more, as you can see around there, but I want to now start paying attention to the smaller details. There are also other things that we need to do, like get enchanted and stuff, but honestly, I've been having so much fun building that I don't want to stop just yet, but I do admit these big projects are becoming a real toll, and I want to work on smaller stuff. Details such as this, and there is no better place to do it than if we head this way, up the winding path to this tunnel. Now, this tunnel has gone through its fair share of wear, tear, and explosions from creepers, but I think that we could do something absolutely amazing with this. So let me narrate you through it as I get started. Okay, yeah, so I wanted a really industrial look for the factory, so I started, instead of using copper, I decided to go for granite and stripped acacia logs, because they were the two most orangey blocks, and they just provide a really nice factory look, surprisingly. And I started adding in a trestle design to look like it was actually holding up the walls of the cave, and I thought that that actually looked really good with these supports at the front. I started adding in more of them on either side, and Joel joined me because he was also going to do part of the cave at the front. I started adding in dripstone as I wanted the front of the cave to have both a natural effect but also quite like a sharp and dangerous look, Because most of the caves that I do, I try to make them look nice and natural and like very mossy and stuff. But this one I wanted it to be harsh to reflect the whole industrial vibe of the factory. And I think that turned out really well. I started adding in pipes into the roof, so it kind of looks like this is the under part of the city, and all of the sewer lines and like the water is being funneled through these pipes below the ground. Obviously, I started adding in detailings to make it look nice. You know, I used dripstone, I used tuff, I used cobbled deep slate because I cannot be bothered to make regular deep slate. I started texturing the floor with similar blocks, so I added in polished wood. I added in polished deep slate. I added in even some acacia wood later on, I think. And that really helped. I used tuff. I used a lot of stuff. There's Joel again, because Joel is a champion. But yeah, continuing onwards, I started adding in paths, and you can see some of the dripstone that I added in. Actually, later I would also texture in granite, and that looked really nice. But then I headed back into the tunnel area, and I drilled out the bottom for where I was going to put deep slate. I started adding in glass for these windows so we wouldn't have to use torches ever again. And obviously that looks very nice. I also started doing the walls for the tunnel, and I was mixing in orangey blocks, and honestly it was just so much fun. And like, the server had really developed a sense of calm around me. Everything was working and flowing. It was just amazing. Is that a fighter jet? And we are done with the tunnel. Well, mostly. If you look to the end, you'll see that I haven't got all of it done, but I'll explain why in a minute. So yeah, this was all Joel's bits, so we kind of worked together. This bit's all Joel's, but once you get through here, we got a dripstone cave, and you got a bunch of industrial, like, trestles and stuff going through. There's pipes going through the ceiling, and I should probably add in some pipes around here too. But you've got crates, you've got lights running up the walls, you've got a warning staff only sign. I'm going to get glowing sacks for this eventually, but make clear note that this is my own company right here. This isn't the evil Furno Core. No, this is my own industrial company. So yeah, if you come to the end of this hallway, you've got all these cost so much to make, but yeah. If you come to the end, you'll notice that I haven't gotten it entirely done, and I have not run out of inspiration. I know exactly what I want to put here, and it is going to look incredible. Trust me on this. But because of time constraints, you know, we can't do everything in one episode. But what we can do before we wrap up is I want to head over to the mob spawner that we found in the second or third episode and turn it into an XP grinder, because I want to finally get enchanted. So let's head over there. Well, that's different. Has that always been like that? Yeah, it's probably fine. Now, which way is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I pick this one because I say so. Okay, let's head this way. Yeah, this seems about right. Oh, hey, there's some iron here. Oh, I'm surprised no one's mined this. This is right next to the entrance. Let's see. I should probably get some torches out, actually. Maybe it isn't down this way. Oh. Yes, here we go. Okay, here's the zombie spawner. I'm also gonna need some extra iron for a hopper and things. This has actually worked out pretty well that we found some iron down here. Okay, so we found the spawner now, and I found a bunch of iron around here, which is good because I don't actually have much iron to do this for the hopper and for the pickaxes. So I'm going to need to clear this out. So this has worked out very well for us. But yeah, I'm going to try and build this off of sheer memory. I think it's a 9x9. Don't be mad at me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm just going to try and make this off of sheer memory because I've made enough of these in the past. And hopefully by the end of it we should have a pretty good XP spawner. So yeah, let's get to it in a 3, a 2, and a 1. Let's go. Okay, and we're done. This should be the last step towards it. Yeah, and if we head down here, it's a pretty rough and loose pathway, but if we head over here, yep, they're all here. Oh, well, they're a bit close to me because I added in this, but I added in the iron bars, but yeah, this should be working. So I'm just gonna take some time and just grind this out for, I don't know, half an hour, 20 minutes, and just see if I can get to level 30 so we can finally get enchanted. So yeah, I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, I'm almost at level 30, but I'm gonna keep going until I kill the rest of them to see if I can get, you know, multiple, like maybe to level 33 or 36, so I can get multiple enchants at once. So yeah, let's keep going with this, but we're almost there. Okay, now that I'm up here, I'm not going to enchant this diamond pickaxe, but I'm going to make myself a new one, just so that we're at least good crafting. Like, obviously for my sword, it is half durability, but I want nice new neat tools, and we'll apply mending to some of them too. But obviously we can't do that with an enchanting table. We're going to have to use Sam's villagers, and for Sam's villagers we're going to have to ask him to do some kind of trade with us, barter a bit for some villagers, and that's going to cost us some extra diamonds too. So, but for now, let's head down to Sam's enchanting setup to enchant our sword and our diamond pickaxe, and then we can end the episode. Okay, we're done here now. I'm assuming Sam's is a level... Oh, that's criminal. Bane of Arthropods 4. Let's see if we can get anything better on this. Efficiency 4. You know what? That's not bad. We will take that. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Smite 3. Okay, we're going to disenchant this one and re-enchant it. And see if we can get anything better off of it. Unbreaking 3? That's what we're looking for. Oh, that's a beautiful pickaxe. Okay, once we get mending on this and we get a couple more efficiency books, this will be a perfect pickaxe. Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, and Efficiency 3. That is a perfect way to end the episode. I'm so happy with this pickaxe, and I will see you all in the next one. A goodbye.